Right, so we are doing a introduction into setting up your trading view and how your chart should look like as an intraday trader. So coming into the chart, when we first open up our trading view, we'll get to see something like this. So a volume indicator, green and red candlestick chart. And if you don't know what these are explained in the basics. And then you'll get a grid behind. Now, me personally, what I like to do is first of all, get rid of this, remove, right? And then what we do is we go into the settings. And then what I like to do is I like to set up my charts like this. So I like to put a gray gradient on top and a nice bluey gradient on the bottom. Actually, I put gray on the bottom and I put bluey on the top. So not a dark, not a really light blue, something like this, something nice and easy, which looks nice to the eyes, right? As you can see, my chart looks 10 times better than it was before. Then what I do, you go into appearance, and then the vertical grid lines, you want to make them 0. So this is your preference anyway, but I love to, you know, take away those grid lines. And then now you have this. Now this GPJPY at the back, again, this is the watermark. So all you do is just drag that across like so. Now it's really up to you guys how your candlestick should look. For me personally, what I really like is something like this. So we'll go into symbol, body, make it blue, right? Border, make it nice and black. Right, make all the borders black, and then this body, make it gray. All right, wicks, we make them black, wicks nice and black, like so, right? This is what we are dealing with. To be honest, if you don't like the color, what we can do is make it fully the wick, come onto the wick, you can do something like this. So nice little blend into the background. I like that color. So yeah, moving on. Perfect. So as you can see that you can actually change your charts. I already have presets. So these are my presets here, or quite a lot of presets, but I believe this is what I am working with right now. So these are my presets, 222. I wonder, yeah, there we go. So this is my current preset at this moment of time, and all I need to do is just change the background to a bluey color, like so. Perfect, amazing, cool. So you can see this is really what my chart looks like. So I'm just gonna put these settings up for you guys to see. So this is the color of the chart. This is the color of the body, right? You can see the opacity there. This is the color of the body here. You can see the opacity. This is the color of the border. This is the second color of the border. This is the color of the wick. This is the color of the wick as well. So this is what I really like to work with. This is how I like to, you know, set up my charts. Now, coming into the daily, one thing I also like to do is I like to use the cyclic lines. Now, what is very important is that you quote unquote draw and separate every single day. Now, how we do this is we go onto here. And what we will get is something called cyclic lines. Now with our cyclic lines, what we want to do is we want to come into the chart like so, and we just want to get the cyclic line, and these are the settings you should have in your cyclic line. I'll show you, right? So gray, 1 pixel, 36% opacity. And what this cyclic line does is if we now go into the hour chart, what we can see is our days are separated. So today is Tuesday. So this was Monday's movement, this is Tuesday's movement, this was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So quote unquote, it's good to separate your days just to know, you know, what period of movement you are currently in terms of the market. So, you know, now you can see my chart looks significantly different to how it was before. And you know, let's move on. So in terms of my chart setups, what I like to do is I like to use 2 EMAs, and if you want to put it here, we can use it here. One, two. So one of my charts likes to look like this, 12, and one of my charts likes to look like this. 20 to 24. So I like to use 12 and 24. No specific reason why. You know, I just mess with 12 and 24. I just feel like they work for me. They look nice. But what I also like to do is we go on the settings, and what we can do is we can actually make it faint. So play with the opacity, just make it a bit fainter so it's not too messy with your eyes when you actually come to look at your chart, like so. Amazing. So this is our current chart right now, and this is what we are dealing with. So we can see now in the 4 hour, this is what our chart looks like. You can see in our 8 hour, this is what our chart looks like. On our daily, this is what our chart looks like. On our weekly, this is what our chart looks like. And on our monthly, this is what our chart looks like.